Hey everybody, let's can us up some Bush's baked beans. I'll tell you what I'm doing here when I start jarring up the beans. Okay, I got 2 quarts of tomato juice. That's what I made from my garden this year. And I got to put 1 quart of tomato sauce in here. I didn't have any plain sauce that was in my pantry, so I had to use the store-bought stuff. It's not always the best, but it's the only choice I had. Then you get a cup of chopped onion. That's a little more than a cup because we love onion. And I measure with my heart. Then it's 2 cups of brown sugar, not packed. So you just put the brown sugar in there and not pack it down to measure it. A 1/2 cup of molasses. Yum, yum. And apparently, the dog told the recipe. I don't remember where I got this recipe from, but it says Bush's baked beans. So, the dog told the ancient Chinese secret, I reckon. We'll see when we taste it. So then you put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Then you have a teaspoon of allspice. And 2 teaspoons of ground mustard. Come on out of there. 2 teaspoons of ground mustard. Teaspoon of salt. And 2 teaspoons of pepper. You mix all this up and you'll bring it up to heat on the stove. And then let it simmer for 5 minutes. When my beans get through soaking and are ready, then I will be back to jar them up and see how it turns out. Okay, so I've got 14 jars filled with the beans. Once I had, let me tell you it says to prepare the beans, you cover the navy beans with water and bring them to a boil. And then you remove them from the heat and cover them, let them sit for an hour. Then you rinse the beans again, and with fresh water, you simmer them for like 20 minutes. So that's what I did. And then you fill your jars, and that's what I like about the ball jars is they've got the measurements here, and you just scoop 1.5 cups of beans. And now you add the sauce till it's an inch headspace. So you just pour in the sauce we made. And I'll fill all of these jars, get the rings and lids on them, and I'll be back. So I have my jars in the canner now. There's 7 of them. The canner holds 7 quart jars. And I'm bringing it up to heat. And once it gets up to heat, and this is the vent, and that's what the weight goes on. This is the weight. The weight will go on it, but when I get it up to where it's venting, and you'll hear the air coming out of it, I'll let it vent for like 5 minutes, and then I will put the weight on it, and I will pressure can these for 90 minutes at 10 pounds of pressure. And then when the 90 minutes is up, I will turn off the heat, and I won't take the weight off because I want it to slowly come down. If I take the weight off, it'll vent it and it'll come down really quick. So we let it slowly come down naturally. Then I take the weight off, open it up, and I'll bring out the jars. So that is how you can. I don't think I've done a actual step-by-step of how you can. Also, it's important that this thing, when you put the weight on, it'll build pressure and that'll pop up, and that's when you start timing your 90 minutes. This, before you take the lid off, this has to be popped back down. See, it pops. I don't know if I can get it up. I can't get it up, but it pops up, and I'll show y'all a video when it pops up. Just a little short snip, so you'll see. It's very easy to can. So we're gonna get these going, and when it vents for about 5 minutes, I'll put the weight on it, and when it gets up to temperature, we will start timing it for 90 minutes. Okay, see, you hear it? Do this one. The air can do that. Let it do that for 5 minutes, and now I'm going to add the weight, and I'm going to let it get up to pressure. Oops, that was hot. Going to let it get up to pressure, and when this gets up to 10, then I will start the timer and time it for 90 minutes. Okay, so it's down to 0. There's no air coming out of here, and this has went down. So now we can open it and get our cans out. There you go. You know what's in it.